flash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. We've arrived along Orange Blossom Trail at Camping World Stadium here in beautiful Orlando, Florida, as we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the UL Monroe Warhawks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and Davey Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Warhawks ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will get first crack at it today. To start the drive with a pass. On target over the middle. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession and now another first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Man, can you draw up a better start for this offense? Coming out the gate explosive to start the season, get a touchdown on the board right away, create a lot of momentum for this football season.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Warhawks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, if there's an old warhorse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point. There is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Complete on third down. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. The Warhawks line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got an open man. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Rushes on him. Unleashes one deep. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Michigan.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Tulsa found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Golden Hurricanes football. Those folks in Chapman Stadium won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And the Warhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give on the option. Can't get him to the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking to fire. Fires one high and deep. Nice hands on the right sideline as he has it for a huge gain.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The pull and throw off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Creates a little space. There he goes! Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Warhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. From the gun, running back gets to give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Give to the running back.
No!
And the Warhawks will punt it away on 4th down. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a first down here to open the period. Running to the left. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. They'll give it to him again. Makes his man miss. Turning it on. He's got 67 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
He's got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The give to the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keep it on the ground. Ripping through the defense. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for this offense. Takes a handoff. It's Wheeler.
And this young true freshman, he's got to keep his composure here because he can smell his first collegiate touchdown is right on the horizon. His eyes are getting big.
The State scores it.
It's just so nice to have a signal call who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Warhawks decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Hand off from the shotgun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the catch. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds a man in the middle. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8. Tight end now in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Just a little off. Incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it can be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job of nice discipline by this defense.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Florida Atlantic took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Boca Raton. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Off play action. That's caught. It's Etienne. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Warhawks will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Handoff to the single back. Stonewall again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Going to swing it on second down. That's caught. It's Etienne. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. ULM. Takes it from the gun on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Callaway. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Callaway. Continues to be key. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Catch in the middle, it's Ivory. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get three before the break. Splits the uprights. Good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first two quarters under the microscope. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Eakin. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change.
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Quick release by the QB. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Callaway. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And the Warhawks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. It's complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And now they've moved into the red zone. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today. This one from 34 yards out. Absolutely perfect.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Pulled and fired complete. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it to the right side. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wolverines will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. In their own end. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Looking for room. It's Etienne. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Grabbed over the middle. It's Etienne. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Warhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes a grab for a big play. Touchdown, Michigan. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point. Game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Buffalo was able to cap off a close one inside UB Stadium with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Second down, he'll throw it. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to thread the field position with the return. They'll give it to the back. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. They'll run play action. Gets it out quickly. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
Second down.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. They get to him as he throws. Got a man in the middle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now facing a third and long. They just keep firing. Here's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks!
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds his man in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they give to the back.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wants to throw. It's Samuel. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the punt defense can get done this time. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Rides the back on the option, the give. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Open space at the 25. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, ULM.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the boulevard. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. So here comes the Michigan offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Looking to pass. It's Samuel. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And the Warhawks moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. Makes the grab down the middle. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Yeah, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Warhawks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Looking to fire. Backs looking for the goal line. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Warhawks.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
On to attempt the try. Smashes it through for the PAT. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
And that is why they're called the Handstein people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
Wide receiver going in motion. The give as they work on that clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They'll run it. Spins away from the defense. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got